Hi, Eddie Marcus here again, spokesman and advocate of basic human rights for all people. If you go back and review my posts, you will recognize that I have given a message to America that would allow every American to participate in the American way of life. Not only that, to create the best life imaginable. How we as black and white people and all people in America can live in this country as though we are in heaven, with our needs, our wants, and our desires met when we desire them, never suffering for anything like food, clothing, shelter, education, or anything that's built by the hands of man. I have shared that with you. That was a message that the Heavenly Father gave to me to share with us. This is a choice. But it appears that people are so consumed with evil that they don't even have time to talk about it or to think about it. But with this evil stuff, man is so into them that they can't shut up. And they got a monster that's running his mouth talking about this evil stuff and how evil he wants to be to other people that are not white. And they allow him to speak all the time. He's a crook, he's a criminal, he's broken all the rules of this nation. And yet, no one is shutting him up. Even when he is going to the courts are stacked so that this evil can continue to perpetuate itself through the minds and actions of white people. This is what I say, ladies and gentlemen. If I can have that message that will share with you, that would bring heavenliness on this earth, and you reject it, you deserve the other message. White people are killers. Evil, that's how they do their thing. Kill, destroy. That's evil. So I say to you this. If this message that this monster is perpetuating and causing all these white people to rise up and try to be as hateful as he is and try to out-hate him, keep this in mind. You don't have to kill, but you can destroy everything that is important to the white man, and that's power. That means stuff. So this is what I have been given to say to you. If the white man, through his ways, decide that he want to come up and be God to you, reject him as God, but learn from him. You know what's important to him. Every time you rose up and showed to the world that you can be as good, as imaginable as they can be, they would come and kill you. But they didn't just kill you, they burned you down, they destroyed you. So I say, what is most important to white people? All of that stuff you see, go to any big city. What do you see? Buildings and buildings and buildings. This stuff represents power to them because they utilize these things to rip people off, to take their money. And money is the tool that they use to get you caught. Can't do nothing in America without money. So what I suggest, and I suggest with all my heart, do not allow white people to destroy God. If they decide, Fuentes and all those people that want to kill us or kill people of color or do anything to bind us so we don't have any life, they can treat us like puppies, and all they want to treat us like puppies because they treat puppies well. Every black person, every person of color, every person that really loves life, love your children, stack up on matches. And the day that you understand that this is what white people are trying to do in this country, trying to demoralize you through every system that they got set up, don't even worry about a system. You don't have to worry about a system when you know the truth. You just get your match and make sure that everything that exists in America is burned to the ground. That means every house, every car, every park, every capitol, every building, every store, every market, every doggone thing that is utilized that does the things that serve people, burn that crap to the stinking ground. Every bridge, every truck, make sure that anything that's built by the hands of man is burned down. Make sure everything that's built by the hands of man is burned down. And when the war is over, we might be all dead. White people will be here because they had the guns, but they will not be able to survive, because they'll freeze, they'll burn, they'll do everything. And then they'll turn on themselves and kill one another. Make sure that every plane, make sure that every bus, make sure that anything that is utilized in the pursuit of life is destroyed, just like you. If you cannot exist, then everything must cease to exist that you can control. And then leave it to the white man to rebuild everything that's burned down to the ground. Iraq, make it look worse than Iraq. What they're doing in Gaza, make it look worse than that. Tear everything up. And then put poison in the water. Make sure that the water, well, no, don't put poison in the water. We don't want to kill them that way. That's what they do. We make sure we destroy what they use to exploit others. Now, I thought about that water thing, but I already know that they are using the water to cripple us. They're using the water already to destroy us. And that's one of their tools. But when it's all over and done, I personally would, if we don't have the freedom of God that God has allowed to us, I'd rather see every person of color in the grave than see every white person walking around here. Hack. Thought we were going to sit back and take that crap. Every television station, every radio station, every business, when you walk down the streets, I don't want you to see nothing but burn. When you go anywhere, all I want you to see is burn, 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 baby, burn. And people walking around saying, what the hell have I done? Then they will understand. Because we will always survive. We'll come back again. But this way of living, this is pure D hell. And I wasn't created to live in hell, but I was put here to wake hell up. And if hell won't wake up, then you know what happens. Will white folks always be talking about killing and persecuting people of color if they knew something was coming back at them? I think not. The only reason that we have not attacked Russia and Russia has not attacked America is because they got something to lose. They're talking about doing stuff to people of color in America because they kept people of color in America down so far, they think American people of color got nothing that they can use. They think that we're just here and they got everything. That's what they think. But a match is all you need. You'll be surprised what you can do. You can burn up the earth with a match. And it can do more damage than a gun. So when you start hearing white people talking about what we gonna do to people of color and how we gonna do this and we gonna do that, keep in mind, you might even say it out loud, burn, baby, burn, because you definitely gonna get it. I guarantee you, you're not gonna walk away from here destroying the lives of people and calling yourself bad, all of this. No, we want you to burn, baby, burn. And I say this to you because if you can't have heaven, you got hell. And there's nothing wonderful about hell. Been there, living in it today. Nothing wonderful about hell. The only thing I say, if we're going to share hell, then we should all share it. All.